Mohammed Faki Mwinyi, representing the County of Mombasa, and the current standing chair of the committee. I will allow my colleagues to introduce themselves. Starting with those online. Senator Onyonka.
Chair, my name is Senator Richard Nyoka, Senator of Kisii County, and a member of this committee. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Next, Senator Dulo.
Friend of the committee.
Thank you. Any other member online? Yes, Senator Hamad.
Asante sana bwana mwenyekiti, viongozi wa Isiolo karibuni. Mimi ndio Kadwale, Senator of Kakamega.
Good morning, committee. Good morning, Governor, to the team. Senator Eli Ishembo-Kech, member of the committee, and Senator from Voi County.
Thank you, Senator Edi. Secretariat.
Tonga, black to the committee.
Thank you.
Radori, legal counsel. I'm on Mahmoud, researcher. Evelyn Chivadika, clerk assistant.
Ian Otieno, body officer recording these proceedings.
Anybody else? We have a shortage of devices.
My name is Godana Mamu Sajitata.
Thank you.
Constant Wamayui, researcher.
Mr. Kako, our responders.
Thank you. We are all done, eh? Governor now.
Nademo Barasa, Media Relations.
Governor, maybe you will introduce your team.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, good morning, members. My name is Abdul Ibrahim Hassan, the Governor for Isiolo.
Yes.
My name is Dr. Lawrence Mongela, CC for Finance and Economic Planning.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Habiba Galgalo, CCO Finance.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Gabriel Kalkuli, the Chief Officer for Economic Planning and Budgeting. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Hassan Abdullahi, Chief Officer, Special Program.
Thank you.
Good morning. Gabriel Manyesa, Senior Economist.
Good morning, Dade Boru, County Secretary and Head of Public Service.
Thank you.
Mohamed Galgalo, Personal Assistant to the Governor. Joseph Mbiti, Director of Finance.
Yusuf Maina, Chief of Staff.
You're done? Yeah. Members, can you adopt the agenda?
Proposed Chair.
Thank you,
Chairman naunga mkono.
Thank you, Senator Khalwale. Now we are on agenda number 6, meeting with the County Executive of Isiolo, deliberate on statements sought by Senator Fatuma Dulo, CBS. Governor, we are here to deliberate on some statements which were requested by your Senator, Senator Fatuma Dulo. But before we proceed with that agenda, have you brought the responses to the statements? Have you handed them to the Secretariat?
Yeah.
When were they brought to the Senate?
This morning at 8.
At 8 this morning?
Yeah.
You know our procedures require that those statements or those responses have to be tabled before the Senate, at least 7 days before the hearing. And this was a summons which was supposed to be heard on the 8th of August. And before that summons, we had scheduled a hearing with you, in particular to those issues, sometime in, is it March or April? Yeah. We were supposed, first of all, we sent you the statements that were requested for by Senator Dulo, and we expected some responses from you. Those responses were not forthcoming, and therefore we summoned you on the 8th of August 2024, when we expected you to be here and with the responses. The responses were not brought, and you also did not appear on the 8th of August 2024. So the statements have been brought this morning, and we are not able to interrogate them and be able to read, because I can see the voluminous book that you are holding. No senator can be able to go through that and be able to ask questions this morning. We'd appreciate that. So members, what do you say, Senator Khalwale?
Mheshimiwa Senator, Chairman, gavana amekuwa gavana kwa miaka miwili na vile vile ako na timu kubwa ya wataalam wakiongozwa na county secretary. Alikuwa apply. County secretary is obviously very experienced. Kwa hivyo tunataraji kwamba anaelewa kanuni za utendakazi ikiwemo kujibu maswali ikiulizwa na senators ama na bunge kwa general. Sijui ni alifanya hii kimakusudi ama ni kitu ambaye haelewi, na ikiwa anaelewa, I would ask Mr. Chairman kwamba aombe msamaha kwa kukiuka kanuni ya utendakazi, na ikiwa ataconfirm kwamba hajui, then he should tell us, the people in his employment, are they qualified to advise him to run the county of Isiolo? And if they are qualified, then is the team fit to be leading the county of Isiolo? Or they are just in office by name?
Thank you, Senator Khalwale. Eddie, you have Senator Onyonka. Senator Onyonka. Senator. Yes, we can hear you. Senator Onyonka. Senator Eddie, as we wait for Onyonka to come back online.
Chair, I think that mine will be very short. The summons that were issued on the pretext of an invitation before. That invitation had indication on when the documents were expected. A summon is issued to compel the governor to appear before the committee. But in that appearance, then it has to respect the requirements of the invitation that was not honored. And the spirit of that invitation was that we get documents in advance so that the senator who had raised the issues that were being responded to can be given adequate time to look at those issues. And this does not only apply to the senator for Isiolo. Is any senator who does statements in the House who has got a query about a particular issue in any county, they must be given the time to be able to look at those issues. If they are satisfied with those issues, then they will write to the committee and tell the committee that we are, I think this response, I'm satisfied, we don't need to consider it. If they are not satisfied, then we further consider it. So, if you come with the documents right now, how does the senator for Isiolo who raised these issues then examine the documents and the responses and then fashion this committee with areas where she is not satisfied? And I think that this is a standard practice, and I don't know why the governor is struggling with this, because even in other committees, I think this is a standard practice. So then I don't see how this meeting then continues, unless we're inviting the senator for Isiolo and other senators to audit these particular responses in a sitting. We don't think would be fair to even the governor himself. Yeah.
Governor, you hear the sentiments of my colleagues. And the bottom line is that why did the county fail to respond to those
Yeah, can I
statements
say something?
in good time? Yes, Senator Dulo.
Opportunity. Sure.
Yes.
Growth in the country, and I hope you are hearing me.
Yes, we are hearing you.
Yeah, okay.
We are not getting you. It's a bit disjointed.
Yeah.
Senator, we can't hear you.
I am hearing her, Chair.
You are not hearing me.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Now, I'm saying I have raised these statements in February.
Yes.
And the concerns I've raised, they are still valid up to now.
Yes.
And I think first thing first, because some of us, we've been around here for some time. And we must deal first with the summons. As Senator Eddie said, I think we are going out of the procedure because we are not substantively dealing with the questions that I raised before the floor of the House.
Yes.
We have not even accepted that. So I don't see why the governor is talking about statements before several committees. I am being asked to appear before so many committees. Local politics being played in the Senate. I mean, all these are irrelevant. What we are supposed to deal with, Chair, is whether he has apologized as far as appearance is concerned. We have closed that chapter. But the next step is
we haven't closed that.
It's a committee decision.
Yeah, we haven't. So you should not bring the issue of audit query and other things, because audit committee is audit committee. Finance committee is finance committee. You can appear even before 10 committees. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean local politics. You must be held accountable as a governor, whether you like it or not. So can we follow the procedure? Are they procedurally before us as far as responding to the queries are concerned? That is where we are, Chair.
So, Governor, let's make progress. Yes, Onyoko.
Yeah, could I come in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The recommendation I make for me is very simple. Let us have the governor of Isiolo come to the committee of full house. Let us interrogate those issues at the committee of full house.
Chair, I said a point of order, okay, but I was tongue-tied. I think the governor of Isiolo is relatively a young person, and I'm also a young person who have happened to be in the Senate. And the reason why I'm tongue-tied is because I'm lost of words. There's a place for leaders who choose to be arrogant. There's a place for leaders who choose to be right. There's a place for leaders who think that privilege is a right. Serving the people of Isiolo, my brother, is a privilege. And the burden of privilege, the only way you can justify your privilege is by doing hard things. And doing hard things is working for the people of Isiolo. What I'm seeing here, Chair, I'm trying to avoid a situation where I had an experience with the same governor in the committee of CPIC, where because you're a governor, you want to talk down at senators because you are a governor. I can assure you that you're not the first governor of Isiolo, and you want to be the last governor of Isiolo. Okay? And it behooves us as leaders that for you to go far, you cannot be a broken clock, because a broken clock is the only clock that is right twice a day. And leader, the chair, what I wanted to request is that let's deal with the issue of the summon
there is a law that requires that when somebody doesn't honor a summon, now that the governor has accepted, let the committee discuss whether we want to dispense on that. There is a fine that is available, or I think the legal counsel here can be able to read for us what the requirements are for a summon. Let's deal with that, and then let's make a determination about what we want to do with the responses that the governor has given, to the extent that we feel that is right about them. We can discuss as a committee whether we want to further dispense them in the whole house. And I think that's what Senator Nyonga was proposing, and I think that's a good way to go.
School in Kenyatta Harambee Primary School in Thika. I did my secondary school in Kaptagat, a school known as Abrar High School. I did my university in Gretsa University in Thika, and I attained Bachelor of Commerce option Human Resource, HRM. Gretsa University in Thika.
Gretsa.
Okay. You seem puzzled by the name of Gretsa, but if you go to Thika, you will see the university itself. Chair, I was one a legislator in Nairobi here. I became a minority leader from 2013 to 2017. 2017 to 2022 as a majority leader. So I know the work of the Senate. I appreciate its work. I know the power which the Senate wields. That's why I'm saying the Senate should not entertain or invite itself to local politics, which is... Senator Edi, can you give me time to finish?
No, Chair.
Chair. You know,
Chair.
You are moving up and down.
Can you give me that standing order? You know the working of the Senate.
You are moving up and down because we
and you know, Chair, why I'm saying that. I'm the only governor out of 47 governor who has been invited to almost all committees of the Senate.
Governor,
and I'm not here to answer on audit queries.
Just a moment.
I'm not here. Yeah.
This morning, we had two governors attending. The governor of Kisii County was supposed to be here this morning to respond to the same statements requested for by Senator Onyonka from his county. So it's not you alone who is being invited. Many governors come here and they leave here very happy. Yeah, if you look at our schedule of meetings, every week there's a governor appearing, either before this committee or the other committee, or whichever committee is there. Spark and Peak, they have governors every Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays. So it's not you alone who is being targeted.
You know that, and I have no problem submitting myself to Senate. What I'm saying, for example, an issue on audit query, which has been dealt with this House. Senator goes around and come and ask the same question to other committees. Same questions. Wasting Senate's valuable time and the people of Isiolo.
You know, you are guilty. Yes, Senator Dulo.
Today, it clearly shows that the summons which were given on 8th was revoked by the same committee. So I don't understand the reason why we are dwelling on that here.
Where is the revocation?
You can go through the letter, and it is very clear. So I don't see the reason why you are dealing with that here.
Yeah.
No, the summons that were revoked were for the hearing on 15th, when we were dealing with the impeachment of the governor for Kericho. That's why we revoked that specific summons we had asked to attend today. If you look at paragraph, 6, and whereas on Wednesday, 9th of October, the Senate resolved to hold a sitting of the Senate of the morning of Tuesday, 15th of October, commencing at 9 a.m. Now, therefore, the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget summons you to appear before the committee in person at the meeting to be held on 22nd of October, 2024, and at 10:30 a.m. at the ground floor boardroom, County Hall, Parliament Buildings, Nairobi. Unless the understanding is a problem. Governor, you have already failed to appear on the 8th of September, 8th of August. And you have attempted to explain with two different versions. The first version was that you are having an investment conference. Now the story has changed. Why don't you admit that you failed to appear and you seek forgiveness or lenience from the committee instead of maybe looking for different excuses which will not assist you at this time?
Chairman, let me withdraw my statement and apologize. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the apology, but the apology should be unreservedly. You know, you are just saying I apologize, as if you are being forced to apologize. Yes. Yes, Senator Khalwale.
Mr. Chairman, under the Constitution of Kenya, a governor is a very senior public servant. And listening to His Excellency, the Governor of Isiolo, I'm not convinced that he appreciates the fact that the people of Isiolo have given you the privilege and honor to be their senator. To be their governor. And Governor, we know a few things about Isiolo. Long before you left primary school, I was in the same medical class with Dr. Kuti, who sat where you are sitting today. Do you appreciate the fact that this Senate holds your fate in its hands? Do you appreciate that? The level of impunity that you have demonstrated towards the Senate will fall on you. As a governor and a politician, I'm sure you know of the events that took place in the last few days in this parliament. We will not allow you to treat Isiolo like your private property. We will not allow you to treat Isiolo like a fiefdom. If you must apologize, apologize and subject yourself to oversight and accountability. And we will have no problem with you. If it is political immaturity, play it outside the office of the governor of Isiolo. Isiolo does not expect somebody who is incompetent, immature, somebody who is not able to read a document like that document showing the revocation. I'm worried. In an era where governors have gone into office with fake degrees, you're tempting me to start querying your academic background. Please. The children dying in Isiolo because of your inability to run Medicare require that we be hard on you. Governor, what is your background? Professional. I would like it to be on Hansard, not in the records of IEBC. What is your professional background?
Answer Senator Khalwale so that you can make progress.
Thank you, Chair. With all due respect, when the people of Isiolo elected me, they elected me because I'm capable of running the affairs of the.
I would like to know your professional.
So I'm coming there, Senator Halwale, with all due respect. And I have tremendous respect for the Senate as an institution. And I'll urge the honorable senators not to allow themselves to be used as a political tool.
No. There's no usage of the Senate. You know, Governor. The other day. Just a moment.
With all due respect.
Just a moment, Senate Governor. You know, you have to have mutual respect with the senators. Okay. We are here to assist you, so that you can rectify the wrongs that people are complaining about. We are not here to fight you. This is an institution. Many governors come here. You came here during the hearing on the county headquarters. Nobody had issues with you. We gave you the money. We gave you the leeway to complete your county headquarters. There was no issue. Many governors come here with a lot of misconceptions about the committees of the Senate. But when they leave here happy that their issues have been addressed, their concerns have also been addressed, the concerns of the senators or the members of the public from their counties which have been raised in the Senate have been answered. So we are here as an institution for posterity. As Senator Halwale was saying here, Dr. Kuti was a senator. He went to become a governor, and he served and he went away. So there is no issue of maybe targeting you or maybe frustrating you. In fact, last week when the speaker made a communication, he was very lenient to you. So we need to address the issues through the legal channels that have been put in the Senate. Yeah. We are not here to fight anybody. We are here to